Red Bull has kicked off the 2026 Formula One season with the launch of their RB22 Challenger. The bold launch event in Detroit, Michigan has marked a new era for Red Bull, but also a nod to their heritage with the return of the glossy livery. The striking new design is finally something new after years of the same look, and it's a welcome sight for Max Verstappen, who enters his 11th season with the team.
Yeah, I mean, this is something that I asked for already for a while, so that it finally arrived, I'm very happy to see. It looks a lot more fresh, and it's a really cool livery.
New Red Bull driver Isack Hadjar also had this to say when speaking about the livery.
It's sick. It's gloss. I love gloss. It matches with my helmet, and I think especially under the lights, like night races, it's gonna just stand out more. So yeah, also it's just different to the previous years as well.
As exciting as it is to see a new livery revealed, it was all about the 2026 car and how these new regulations will look in the flesh. Unfortunately, as expected, the RB22 on display in Detroit was only a show car built by Memento. However, the RB22 renders released by Red Bull show a different interpretation to the FIA's originals idea, which gives us a slight hint as to how the spec car might look for testing. Side-by-side images courtesy of therace.com show how Red Bull's design differs from that of the standard car design. We will still have to wait a few weeks to get a definitive look at a real 2026 car when it hits the track in either Barcelona or Bahrain. But the big story from Red Bull's launch on Thursday evening was the return of Ford to Formula One after 22 years. The birthplace of Ford was the scene for this new partnership in which they will provide technical support and other help to Red Bull Ford powertrains. The PU will be named DM01 after the late Dietrich Mateschitz, who spearheaded Red Bull's decision to become an engine manufacturer. With a massive change in the engine regulations, 2026 will be a huge challenge for Red Bull, one that the team is well aware of, but also ready to tackle head-on.
You know, the team did an incredible job. You know, to be here today in a positions where we are going to Barcelona, we are going to run our own car with our own power unit. You know, it's a result of the work of 2,000 people on the campus, the brightest mind that you can find around, and they've been working together for all these years to try to get to that very moment. So it's the beginning of a new journey. We know it's going to be a long journey, but it's an extremely exciting one, and very, very proud of the team. And we will go and hit the track as one.
It's of course still crazy to think about it, that Red Bull had the idea, of course, making their own engine, and now basically almost being able to drive it. We're all very excited. We know it's a tough project, but we're all very excited to get underway now.
This is I think people need to understand from the CEO of Ford, we see this as one of the most difficult projects our company has tried with Red Bull together. But it's worth trying. It's important for companies like Ford to have challenger projects, to change our culture, to move forward in a kind of, non-linear way. And this project is one of the most difficult things we've done as a company.
The key takeaway from the launch of the RB22 is that the team is expecting some struggles early in the season. Team principal Laurent Mekies wants supporters to, quote, bear with them in the first few months, but eventually they'll get on top of it. This might be a theme throughout the 2026 launch season with such a dramatic regulation change. But for Red Bull, this truly marks a new era for the team, not just in terms of regulations, but also as a company. The first full season led without Christian Horner, their own engines in the back of the car, and a looming question about their star driver's future. The launch of the RB22 was a success, with many fans pleased with the look of the car. But up next will be a key test for Red Bull, as it is only weeks away from hitting the track in Barcelona, and that is where we will find out just how good or bad this car will be.